you join us. Thanks, Moby. Thanks a lot. Toxicity right there from this one, the title track, System of a Down. With us right now, Serj and John. How you guys doing? That well, eh? Well. Good to have you guys here. And there's someone standing over my shoulder over here. Do you want to introduce him as well?
He's Herman.
That's Herman. How you
He's
doing,
actually
Herman?
going to sing Love Boat for you right now.
Herman. If you talk to Herman, he'll have to sing the Love Boat in German.
I'd like that. We all would like that. Hey, let's get right down to it. Debuted at #1 in Canada and the States when it came out. The critics love you. The people love you. How were you able to win both those groups over? How were you able to win both of those groups over at the same time? Because you very, very rarely see that happen.
We confused the situation. We threw like... I'm just making things up. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
No, because you hardly see that happen. It's either the critics love a band, or the people love a band. Not both. With you guys, with this one, both critics and the fans love it.
As long as we love what we're doing, the rest is like gravy and it's cool. But, you know, commendation is just, you know, I may like what you're wearing, I may not like what you're wearing, but that shouldn't stop you from wearing it either way.
Good words. Good words.
You're in Toronto for a concert tonight.
Sorry?
You're in Toronto for a concert tonight.
Yes.
You're also nominated for a Grammy for Best Metal Performance. Thank you so much, why are you here?
Because we want to play a show in Toronto.
What do you think your chances are?
Chances of what? Playing a show?
No, winning the Grammy. Do you even care?
I have no idea. You know, I'm
Sorry.
It's a compliment, and we appreciate it. We're very thankful that people consider us and think of us, but we'd rather just play the show.
Do you ever get tired of being labeled a political band?
That's actually not a very good moniker for us because we really have a good time, and I think the lyrics speak for themselves. There's a lot more than politics being addressed. And I think that's just something that people, when we first came out, they didn't know how to explain us. And they saw that, and it was something strong. And they were kind of sad that Rage Against the Machine broke up. So they kind of, you know, planted that moniker on us. I don't think it's very true. I don't know of any band that makes fun of each other more than we do.
Now, System of a Down are an Armenian group. You're all Armenian, but that's by coincidence?
Yeah, we just happened to have the same country of origin, you know, for our ancestry. And, you know, we never really contrived that. It's something that just kind of happened by chance.
We got together by sharing different studio spaces, just different bands, you know, and all meeting each other, getting together that way. So it was more of a locality thing than anything. Yeah, whatever.
I know it's going to be hard to hear, but first of all, you're an awesome wordsmith. Your vocals, you're an awesome wordsmith. The distinction that you guys have from other bands is, first of all, the sound and your voice. Why is it important for you guys, System of a Down, to get yourselves away from whatever else is happening at the time?
I don't know if it's necessarily important for us to get ourselves away from other things. It's just the way it comes out of us naturally. You know, it's our art form, so it's expressed the way we express it. It's not something that we like look at other bands and say, let's try to be different from them. It just comes out naturally that way. And that's why, you know, I think people are shocked by us, is that it's such a natural progression for us. And, you know, we really don't care what's happening outside of our own band. We're just trying to concentrate on our own art.
In 5-10 years down the road, when another band comes out with a similar sound, how are you guys?
I don't know how they're gonna duplicate our sound because I couldn't tell you what our sound is or explain our sound to you or to myself. So, good luck if anybody's gonna try.
All right, I'm going to walk over to our
question,
interactive area, MuchMusic.com. Let's see what's going on here. All right.
It's like bowling for dollars.
This is from Osmus. If Rick Rubin wasn't around, who do you ask to produce your records and why?
What was the question?
If Rick Rubin wasn't around, who do you get to produce your music?
That's a really good question. That's probably not a question we can answer within 2 seconds. You know, it's something you have to put thought into. Yeah. I don't know. Andy'd probably be good.
It's something that would take a lot of thought, so let's move on.
Okay, fair enough.
Another question came in earlier. We received this one. It was from Gem and the Holograms. You can read it if you like. She wanted to know what you want the people who listen to the music to take from your music. That's from Jen.
It's kind of like an interesting question because if I told them what to take from it, then I'd be ruining the whole fun of them taking what they take from it or what they... Everyone has a different life, different set of experiences, and people relate to things differently because of those. set of experiences. So I can't tell you what to take out of it. You know?
It's like personal taste, you know.
Right.
If you go to, you know, get some ice cream from someplace, you pick the flavor that you want to pick because you like the taste of it.
Bubblegum.
You know, bubblegum. There you go, for instance. Or I'll get cookies and cream, maybe. You know, but the whole point is that art is like ice cream. Whatever flavor you want, that's what you get.
So the question should be for Jen. What does
I like
Jen
that ice
get from
cream.
your music? If you're watching Jen, what do you get from System of a Down?
We have to take a break right
We gotta go
now.
break now.
Don't go away. We're coming back.
We'll be back with Serj and John and the System of a Down fans after break. Come on back and join us.
System of Down, and that's Judas Priest. If you, that's most of the battling.
Judas Priest, System of a Down, fans. Wow. So, I want to ask you about System of a Down poetry because the name of the group came from a poem written by your guitar player, and I noticed at your website there's tons of poetry from fans. So, do you all write poetry, or? Oh, do you just want to pull the mic up here?
Sorry, he ordered your poetry book 6 months ago and he hasn't gotten it.
Oh, 6 months ago. Rick, can you get out here? Okay, okay.
Typical.
Okay. Me and my buddy over there ordered them at least 6 months ago, like right when they first came out, so we could get an autographed copy. 4 months went by, we phoned them up, they said we don't deliver to Canada. But they charged us extra shipping and handling for delivery to Canada.
Serj, you have some explaining to do.
Don't wait, Serj.
I know you're not directly responsible for surgicalstrike.com, but like,
Well, to answer, I mean, you are a different country in case you haven't noticed. So shipping costs more, but hey, man, if I can give you $3-4 to make up for it, I will. That's fine. It's all good.
Latest headline you've read to piss you off. Latest thing you've heard in the
I
news.
haven't read the news. I don't watch TV. You?
Nothing really pissed me off. I don't really pay attention to it anyway, you know? It doesn't really make a difference to us.
So how do you decide which social issues really concern you and deserve attention?
Is this like a political forum?
I think we live in a political forum, actually.
I think the most important social issue is that whatever concerns the heart, in our hearts we know what is true. And if we approach life from that angle and look at whatever we look at from that truth, and not a distracted truth, a real authentic truth of how we see things as children, as how we were as children, see things for what they are, and not through the eyes of our little physical minds and logical minds necessarily, then I think on every issue that we ponder upon, we will have all of us the same answer.
All right, we have a question from the audience right here.
Vern, go ahead, man.
What I want to know was if your passion lies in the music, or if the music is just a creative medium to get your message out to all of us.
What was the first thing? Passing what?
Your passion. Yeah, is the music or the message your passion?
I think that we can't own music or words. It's something that comes to us, and we're just messengers. So
We're a conduit
So
for
for
it.
you guys to like us is like for you guys to kiss the Federal Express guy every time he brings you a package. It's kind of ridiculous, but to me that's how I see things. I think it just comes to us and.
Why don't you have a jacket? That's my question to you.
Actually, Vern and I met at a Perfect Circle show a couple years ago. Good to see you again, Vern.
Serj, I read that you believe the CIA is following System of a Down. Is that true?
They're fans of ours, actually.
They are? They wanted their CDs autographed?
Actually, we've had members of the CIA come to our shows many times, and we hang out with them.
Yeah.
You know, and then we go to the building and urinate in front of it.
The important thing is not any of that. It's to actually see what they're doing, is to pay attention to what they're doing. And most people don't take the time to see what those internal organizations responsible for security of most of the West are doing around the world, and what's that causing, and what are the results of that might come and hurt us. You know, people are not paying attention to that, and that's a little sad.
We saw the video earlier, Toxicity. I wanted to ask you guys what you thought of Chavo's directing skills. That was his directorial
Awesome.
debut right there.
We're very proud of
We're
him.
very proud
Is
of
that
him.
right?
Did he
Very
boss
proud.
you around?
No, not at all.
Well,
We had a great time.
if you were on set, I think you would have laughed a lot because once again, Chavo's really sick right now.
But
Sorry.
he's okay to perform tonight.
Well, they performed fine last night, and they were just as sick, if not more.
He's a trooper, right? But he did get some help with Marcos on this.
Yeah, you know, this was his first outing as a director. He actually had a lot to do with the Chop Suey video also. And Serj,
Right.
on the last album, had a lot to do with Sugar and Spiders. So we've always had a close hand in everything artistic to do with the band, including videos. Even though we don't really like to do videos, if we're going to do it, we feel like we should be very involved in it, you know, just like every other aspect of our music.
Thank you so much for stopping by. You're in
for
Toronto
having us.
tonight at the Cool House. You're online at systemofadown.com. But right now, we have a video request from you. It's for Radiohead, for Karma Police.
Enjoy.
Thanks,
Here you
guys.
go.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Have fun tonight. Have fun tonight, John. Nice meeting you.